Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Jesse Symposium. Today is Politic Monday, and we're going to be discussing home ownership, okay, as it pertains to America, okay? Y'all hear all that loud stuff come by as soon as I get to talk? This will be going on out here, but y'all know. I don't even gotta tell y'all about noise campaigns, crazy stuff, weirdos. But anyway, home ownership, okay? Now in America, the process is, unless you are rich, you have to get a loan from a bank, right? Unless you're already like born into wealth or a financial stable situation, you have to seek the bank for resources as far as like loans and stuff like that to get financed, to purchase a home. Okay, so I want y'all to know that that is a gimmick. Everything is a gimmick. Like everything pertaining to home ownership, it's a gimmick. Especially when it comes to having to fix your credit, just to take out a loan, just to be put back in debt. What sense do that make? Do that make any sense to y'all? Do it make any sense at all? Why do you need to fix your credit just to be back in debt? And then guess what? You have a bigger debt. It's not even the debt that you probably paid off to have the credit to get the loan. So what sense do it make to get your credit right, to take out a loan for a house, a car, or a plane, or whatever you're trying to get with this credit, just to be in debt all over again? So it's like a cycle. It's a cycle. Okay? It's a freaking cycle. Alright? And that's the game of robbing Peter to pay Paul, because you're literally robbing yourself because you're paying for a debt to fix within your credit that's never going to be fixed because you're in this cycle of debt. You're in a cycle of debt. As soon as you fix it, you take out a loan with your credit, you're back in debt. So what happens if you are not able to pay that debt or repay that loan? You're right back having to fix your credit all over again. So you're never financially free just because you have credit. Because it comes times when you fall short. People fall short. They lose jobs. They lose financial income. They lose all type of things where they're unable to repay these loans and these debts. So if they're unable to pay these loans and these debts, then they are right back in the cycle of debt and bad credit that they have to fix all over again. So it's a cycle. It's a cycle that they keep you entrapped in. Okay? They keep you entrapped in this cycle. They keep you entrapped in the cycle, you know, of it's like you don't really get a relief from debt. America is set on debt. America is set on debt. Even though it's the richest country in the world, this is what they work off of. If everything is revolving around credit, then credit is equivalent to debt, because you're paying for things that you can't pay for with credit. Now, in Africa, it's not even like this, y'all. Once you pay for a house, unlike America, it's paid for. It's paid for. The government can't come back and take it. Can't say you owe taxes on it. Nothing. Like, it belongs to you. This is why they keep telling everybody go back to the motherland. If you black, go back to the motherland. Because, baby, it's safe there. You're not getting robbed by Robin Hood. He ain't, you know, they're not taking for themselves. You know, Robin Hood's supposed to take from the rich and give to the poor. I guess that's what. But they're not, you know, America don't rob from the rich and give to the poor. They rob from the poor and give to the rich. Africa don't rob, period. You get what's rightfully yours. You know, if you pay for a house, that house is yours. You're not going to spend a lifetime worrying about these taxes and falling short and losing your home, or losing, you know, things that belong to you, that you know, that you worked hard for, that belongs to you. Because when you own something and something is supposed to be yours, how can it be taken from you? This is the gimmick in America. You think you're buying a house, and thinking it's yours, and you sitting here calling yourself a homeowner. How are you a homeowner when at any given time the government can take this home from you? What you doing is leasing a home, a house at a lower price. This pretty much until it's paid off. And even when it's paid off, you still got these taxes you have to pay. So you don't pay that, you still can lose the house. So this house is never yours. You're never able to relax in this home, knowing that it's yours and that you worked for it and that it's yours and it can't be taken, like you just own this home. Because the government here will come and foreclose your home if you miss a payment. How can you have a home taken from yours that is yours? You know, that don't even make sense. If you own something, it's yours. That's because it's not yours. And this is why you're paying, it's almost like a rent. You're still paying a rent. You're still paying a rent on this home. It's pretty much what it is, because you don't own the house, regardless of how much money you put towards it. You miss one of those rent payments, which is those installments that you have to pay each month. Your house is going to be in jeopardy of getting took or taken. So the home is not, it's not truly yours. It belongs to the government. That's why they're able to come and take it from you. Now, It's like America is a gimmick, especially everything about America is a gimmick. Everything is a gimmick. It just is. You know, people run around talking about they got a home, they got a house, you know, they're a homeowner, baby. It's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing because it's almost like you'll never own the home completely. It's like you got a stake in the home, pretty much. But you don't own it. It's not all yours. It don't belong to you. So, I don't know. You know, going back to Africa is not too shabby, baby. And that might be the best bet for a lot of us because you'll come out on top if you get a house there because it's going to be yours for forever. You can pass that down through generations. On top of that, even though they make Africa look like this terrible place, it's really not this terrible place. It's actually a beautiful place. They only shows the ugly places. But they have some beautiful places in Africa that's to die for. And like Africa is the richest continent on the earth. You know, their soil produces wealth. It's nowhere else in this world that has the soil of Africa and what it produces from their soils, like natural resources. So, you know, going back to Africa wouldn't be a bad idea if you're a black person. Actually going back around, you know, your people, you know, your culture, people that understand you. You know, if you get a house, you're not being cheated out of it by the government. You actually own it if you've paid for it. You can actually trust that you can pass this down to generation to generation and not have to worry about y'all ever losing this place or this house because you've actually worked hard to, you know, to pay for it and it's paid for. You know? It's a lot of beautiful places. Like, it is, y'all. Like, Lagos, Victoria Island. It's some beautiful places there. You know, and I've been looking at a lot of stuff with, just about, I've always been kind of obsessed with Africa and, Paris and New Orleans. So, I know Africa has some beautiful places. I'm telling y'all. I mean, it's nothing like you've seen in America, though. That's what I'm saying. And they're high-tech things, very high-tech. It's nothing like these paper-thin buildings and stuff they have in downtown of each state in America. They have like state-of-the-art things and buildings. And Africans are really smart. Like, they really are. You know, they really, really are. People, see, they almost like black folks. You know how they try to depict black folks in America and how they try to put us down and dim our lights and try to make us look less appealing or attractive. They do Africans the same way because they have the same black skin. But I'm telling you, through my own experiences and what I've seen, do not ever undermine the African. These people are highly intelligent. They have a very high intelligence. I'm not talking about a normal intelligence. I'm talking about a very high intelligence. Okay? So it makes sense why their buildings are built to like state of the art. These are people that really possess a very high intelligence. You know, even their homes. You know how we have paper thin walls in America, Like you just push somebody, they land on the wall, they're gonna fall through the wall. No, that's not gonna happen in Africa. Like everything they build from is quality. Everything they do is of high quality. Yes, they have some places that's the slumps, but majority of them are not. They are thriving. It's beautiful. The scenes are, I mean, oh my gosh. Okay? So just to let y'all know. So if you ever want to buy a house that you don't want taken from you, go back to Africa. Not go back to Africa, but go to Africa. And okay, another thing. They have this thing going on with homes being stolen in America. They have this thing where people's homes are being hijacked. You know, people that have taken out these so-called loans and got these and purchased these homes, they are literally, somebody is hacking that knows how to hack. They're literally going into cyberspace, hacking these people's information and turning over their deeds to them or to someone else. Literally stealing these people's homes from them. Literally taking their home. Like they're losing their homes and getting put out of their homes and things like that. This is really an occurrence in America, what's going on today. And I just want y'all to know and put y'all up on game. This is taking place. So it's people waking up and, you know, they're waking up into a nightmare, out of a dream. You know, from someone that hacked and literally stole all their information and took their home from them. And if they wasn't smart enough to like cover their bases, then they're pretty much out of luck. And if they're not educated or literate enough as far as the laws are concerned and the way, you know, things go and who to go to and how to remedy this issue, they literally walk away without a home. So I want to put y'all up on game as far as what I have learned about this homeowners theft that's occurring all over the United States of America. They say that there are several precautions to take to secure your home, and if things like this do happen, you know, your home is still pretty much secure because you've taken the necessary precautionary measures. But this hacking, this theft, it comes through hacking, phishing scams, malware, and insider threats. Okay, and it says that the first thing to do is to make sure that you have a good password and have the proper security etiquette, which means you know how to make a proper strong password that's not easily figured out, you know, or accessible. Know to get, you know, to get the proper security on your computers or things like that, on your data, because you're using your computer and working through your computers with this sensitive information. Make sure everything that you do is encrypted. You need to be in tune with your board members so that they will know if this occurs, so therefore you'll have a safety net and not pretty much be on your own, you know, because they don't know nothing about it. You know, it says to create a document policy between you and the person that you're dealing with as far as your home is concerned, about if things happen, or how to protect, and if things are somehow hacked, what you would do in these cases and how to remedy the issues or resolve them. Anytime you're getting rid of documents or anything pertaining to this important information, make sure you dispose of it properly. Make sure you set it on fire, or something like that, where it's burned to a crisp, where no one is able to go in and pick through the trash to get it. Says limit your data use and access to it, so you don't really need to be giving out too much information to nobody. Just the necessary things. Okay. It says to also understand your state, local, and federal laws, so you can know what to do in case of these things. And also how to protect yourself from losing your home because of it. You need to have home insurance. This is important. You must have home insurance, because just like insurance over your life, insurance over your car, insurance over your property, insurance over your home will cover your home, because that's what it's intended to do. Make sure you choose a reliable security software like Norton's or something like that, that could really protect you from hacking, protect you from people accessing your information that's unwarranted. It provides data encryption and recovery, and also management. So y'all need to keep this stuff in mind, because it is a thing going on with people's homes being hijacked. Okay, like this is a real thing that's going on. They are hacking people's information and stealing people's homes, signing their deeds over to other people. And people are getting put out of their homes, unbeknownst to them that this is going on and that these things are happening, knowing that they, not behind on their payments, know that this home but rightfully belongs to them, but not knowing what has taken place and what is going on. So there's a lot of people is losing their homes because of these home thieves. They're stealing people's homes from them. So I want y'all to be aware of what's going on. And this is all I have for Politics Monday. And I hope that y'all got something from this. And, you take what you need from this. If you're a homeowner, look more into it, get more educated about it. And if you are, thinking about becoming a homeowner, I hope that this has helped you and educated you in some way. But that's all that I have for y'all today. Y'all chime in, let me know what y'all think. Okay. Let's talk.